50%, you know that 50%, I was reading it, if life expectancy rates continue to do what they've been doing, 50% of the baby boomers that are alive today will live to be age 100. So, can you see the arc? And how important it is, therefore, that we become more conscious about how it is that we show up in love in the relationships that we have in our life experience. I met an African-American man in Spokane last week. And I was visiting this person in a hospital, and he happened to be a friend of this individual's, and he showed up, and he was about my age, a couple of years older than me, and really a sweet fellow, and we made a connection because I did my last year of college at Eastern Washington University, and that's where he was at the same time. And so we, had this kind of little bond, and we were talking, and so we were talking about our life and all that stuff. And turns out that he loves children, and he and his wife, their life is around children, and they are foster parents. And not only have they raised their own children, but they have taken in over 45 foster children over the last 20 years, something like that, some period of time like that. And he said, and his eyes would light up, when he talked about these foster kids. And his feeling was that he had this enormous extended family that had been created as a result of their purpose in life, which is to work with and to help children. And so he's got 45 individuals calling him dad, and their kids call him grandpa. And so he has this huge extended family in his experience that he absolutely loves. And so he and his wife have a clear sense of what it is that they're here for, and they do it. And they live it, and you can tell that there's this dynamic energy within them. And, we don't have to have that kind of focus. It's not like I'm suggesting that everybody become foster parents. That's their thing. That's what jerks their chain, makes their bubbles boil. Whatever it is that you want to talk about, that's what makes them excited about life. That's what brings love into their life experience. And so, whether you're in a primary relationship right now or not, I think one of the most important things that we can do for ourselves in the expression of love in our life is to know what it is that we are here for. The way that we become a magnet for individuals in our life is to have a vision for our life, to know what it is that we are about, to know where it is that we are going, to what we're trying to accomplish. And all we have to do is sit down and just sit with what it is that my life is showing up to be. And it doesn't matter whether we're 20, or 85 or 90. If we're still here, we're not done. If we're still here, we're not done living and being a presence in the world. And so we still have time to fulfill and to unfold a purpose in our life experience. And then that purpose becomes the launching pad for the next arc of experience in our life. And as we move forward into that purpose, we draw to ourselves those people, those individuals, those relationships that will help us to fulfill that vision and that purpose in our life. And we draw like-minded people, and so the connection happens. We're in sync with each other. That's how it seems to work. Today, we're going to witness the creation of a purpose, or the unfoldment of that divine idea or purpose in our life, because we're going to do a renewal of vows ceremony in our congregation today.